Hey everyone, and welcome back. I know a lot of our listeners are super ambitious, especially our younger listeners, and looking for big changes, a new adventure.
Absolutely.
And if that sounds like you, especially if you're a young African looking for, greener pastures, this deep dive is for you.
Yes.
We're going to be taking a closer look at the Saskatchewan Immigrant Nominee Program.
Okay.
It's a mouthful, I know,
Yeah.
but stick with us.
Yeah.
This could be your ticket to working, studying, or even settling permanently in Canada.
It's a fantastic program, I think. What's so interesting about this one is that Saskatchewan isn't just passively accepting immigrants. They're out there, actively looking for people,
Oh, wow.
skilled individuals, who can contribute to their growing economy.
Okay, so it's not just about wanting to go to Canada. It's about having the skills that Saskatchewan needs. That's
Exactly.
where the expression of interest system comes in. We usually call it EOI for short.
Exactly. And it's titled like that, like a first date,
Oh,
before you get into the serious relationship.
interesting. Okay.
Saskatchewan wants to get to know you, see what you bring to the table before making a commitment.
So tell me, what does this first date look like? Like, what steps should someone take to create a winning EOI profile?
Well, first and foremost, accuracy is key. The EOI is a very, very, very detailed snapshot of your qualifications, work, experience, education, and even your language skills. So it's crucial to be thorough and honest. Because this profile, once you submit, it goes into a pool of candidates.
Oh,
And it stays active for a whole year, vying for Saskatchewan's attention.
wow. A whole year. So while it's just sitting there, what happens? Are they just reading through thousands of profiles?
Well, not exactly. Saskatchewan has a points system.
Okay.
Imagine a giant scoreboard where each profile is ranked based on various factors. And guess what gives you a major advantage in this points system?
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat. Tell me. Is it having $1 million?
Uh-huh.
Knowing how to ride a moose?
Not quite.
Okay.
Although those are impressive skills. Seriously, though, having a connection to Saskatchewan, like having family there or previous work or study experience, gives you a significant boost.
Interesting. So it's not just about your skills, it's also about showing that you're genuinely interested in Saskatchewan and what it's all about.
Exactly.
But what if someone, let's say like a brilliant software developer from Nairobi, doesn't have any prior ties to Saskatchewan?
Right.
Does that mean they're out of luck?
Not at all.
Okay.
Strong work experience and excellent language proficiency still carries significant weight. Remember, Saskatchewan is looking for skilled individuals who can contribute to their economy. The point system just helps them identify the candidates who are the best fit.
So let's say our Nairobi developer has a stellar profile.
Okay.
They've highlighted all their tech skills.
Yeah.
Their language scores are impressive. They even managed to show some kind of genuine interest in Saskatchewan life.
Yeah.
What's next? Do they just sit back and wait?
That's when things get exciting. If their profile ranks high enough, they'll receive an invitation to apply. We usually call it an ITA
Okay.
from Saskatchewan.
So that's like the golden ticket.
It is. It's like getting that second date we're talking about. It means Saskatchewan is seriously considering them as a potential newcomer.
So the ITA is the golden ticket. What does it actually entail, though?
The ITA gives the candidate 60 days
Okay.
to submit a complete application with all the supporting documents and everything. This is the official application, the real deal.
Okay, now I know there's always a catch. Is there a fee at this stage?
Yes, there is. There is a non-refundable processing fee of 500 Canadian dollars.
Okay.
It is an investment in your future, but it is definitely something to be aware of.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But imagine getting that invitation.
Oh, yeah.
It must feel incredible,
It does.
knowing that Saskatchewan wants you.
It's a huge accomplishment. And it opens the door to a world of possibilities.
Yeah, for sure. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about the EOI system, the points, the invitation. But why Saskatchewan?
Yeah.
What makes it so special?
Yeah.
Why should all these aspiring young Africans choose this Canadian province over all the others?
That's where we go from the technicalities, and into the heart of the matter. Saskatchewan's more than just a dot on a map.
Yeah.
It's a province with a unique spirit.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Paint me a picture. What's the vibe like? What kind of life awaits the people who choose Saskatchewan?
Imagine vast prairies stretching as far as the eye can see, skies so big they make you feel like anything is possible. It's a place where nature is like a powerful presence, stunning lakes and forests, perfect for anyone who loves the outdoors.
It sounds beautiful and so peaceful, a world away from the hustle and bustle of the big city life. But What about opportunities?
Yeah.
Can a young, ambitious person from, say, Lagos really build a successful career in Saskatchewan?
Absolutely. While Saskatchewan is known for its natural beauty, it also has a diverse and growing economy. There are traditional sectors like agriculture and mining that are booming, but there are also tech hubs, a thriving healthcare industry.
So there's like a real mix of traditional industries and like those cutting edge fields.
Yeah.
That's impressive. But let's talk about like the brass tacks.
Sure.
Cost of living, housing, healthcare.
Right.
These are like major concerns for anyone considering moving abroad.
Yeah, you're right. Those are practicalities that can't be ignored.
Yeah.
And this is where Saskatchewan has a real advantage. The cost of living is generally lower than in the larger Canadian cities, which means that your money goes further. Housing is more affordable, and there's a strong sense of community, which makes settling in a lot easier.
That sense of community is so important, especially when you're in a new country. It's like having that built-in support system.
Exactly. And Saskatchewan is known for its warm and welcoming people. They're very proud of their province and very eager to share their way of life with newcomers.
Okay, so we've got the stunning landscapes, a diverse economy, affordable, living, welcoming people. It's starting to sound like a dream come true.
It is.
But let's talk about something that sometimes gets overlooked,
Okay.
like the cultural aspect. Can a young African with their own unique cultural heritage really feel at home in Saskatchewan?
That's a great question, and the answer is a resounding yes. Saskatchewan is increasingly diverse, with people from all over the world choosing to make it their home.
So it's not just about fitting in, it's about adding to the rich tapestry of cultures that already exist.
Exactly. Saskatchewan values diversity and recognizes that newcomers enrich their communities with their unique perspectives and traditions.
It's incredible to think that a place known for its wide open spaces can also be so open to embracing different cultures.
That's the beauty of Saskatchewan. It's a place where tradition meets innovation, where vast landscapes inspire big dreams, and where newcomers are welcomed with open arms.
You've painted such a vivid picture of Saskatchewan life.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm there already. But let's go back to this INP for a moment.
Okay.
We know that the EOI is like the first step.
Right.
But what about the next stages?
Yeah.
What does the actual application process involve?
Once you receive an invitation to apply, things get a bit more serious. You'll need to gather all the required documents, which can include everything from educational transcripts to police certificates.
I bet that can be a little overwhelming,
Yeah.
especially if you're not familiar with Canadian immigration requirements.
It can be, but that's where organizations like Immigration Bridging Academy come in.
Okay.
They provide personalized guidance throughout the entire process,
Okay.
helping you navigate the complexities and ensuring that your application is complete and accurate.
So they're like a safety net, making sure you don't fall through the cracks.
Precisely. They can answer your questions, address your concerns, and provide the support that you need to make your immigration journey as smooth as possible.
It sounds like having that kind of support can really make all the difference, especially when you're dealing with something as important as moving to a new country.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the paperwork. Immigration Bridging Academy can also help you prepare for life in Saskatchewan, providing information on everything from finding housing to accessing healthcare.
It's like having a friend in the know, someone who's been there and can guide you through all the ins and outs of settling into a new life.
Exactly. They're there to make sure you feel confident and prepared every step of the way.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. We delved into the intricacies of the SINP EOI system, explored the vibrant life that awaits in Saskatchewan, and even touched on the importance of seeking professional guidance during the immigration process.
Yeah, it's been a really insightful deep dive. I hope our listeners are feeling inspired and empowered to explore their options.
I'm definitely feeling that energy. This episode has been packed with valuable information, and I'm sure our listeners are eager to learn more. So what's the next step? What should they do if they're serious about making Saskatchewan their new home? It feels like we've given everyone a taste of like what's possible.
Yeah.
But now they need that extra push, to turn that possibility into action.
You're exactly right. For anyone listening who's really resonating with this idea, of Saskatchewan being their next chapter, the best thing to do is reach out to Immigration Bridging Academy.
I'm glad you brought them up again.
Sure.
It's one thing for us to sit here and talk about the SINP and, all the great things about Saskatchewan.
Right.
But it's another thing to actually have experts who can give personalized advice.
And that's what's so valuable about Immigration Bridging Academy. They offer these free consultations.
Oh, wow.
So you can discuss your specific situation, your skills, your goals, and see if the SINP is even the right fit for you.
Okay, so let's say I'm that software developer from Nairobi we talked about earlier. What can I actually expect from one of these free consultations? Are they just going to, like, tell me what I want to hear, or are they going to be honest about my chances?
They're not going to sugarcoat anything. They'll assess your profile, give you an honest evaluation, and help you understand the entire process, including the challenges and the commitment involved.
So it's like having a roadmap,
Yeah.
but also a guide who's going to tell you about the bumps in the road and how to navigate them.
Exactly. And they can also help you explore other pathways to Canada if the SINP isn't the best option for you.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a one-size-fits-all.
No.
They're really trying to find, like, the best path
Exactly.
for each individual.
It's about finding the right path for the person,
Yeah,
not just pushing everyone towards one specific program.
I like that. So to wrap things up,
Mm.
if our listeners are feeling that pull towards a new life, a fresh start in a welcoming and opportunity-filled province, what's the one key takeaway they should leave with?
Don't let this be just another podcast episode, that fades into the background noise of your day.
Yeah.
If something is resonating within you, take action.
Yeah.
Reach out to Immigration Bridging Academy, schedule that free consultation, and see where this path leads you.
I love that it's about turning inspiration into action, and sometimes all it takes is that first step.
Exactly. Who knows? This could be the beginning of your Saskatchewan story.
Well said. This has been another incredible deep dive filled with insights and hopefully a spark of inspiration for our listeners. Remember, the world is full of possibilities, and sometimes the most unexpected paths lead to the most incredible destinations.
And who knows, maybe Saskatchewan is your destination waiting to be discovered.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep diving deep. This has been The Deep Dive.